Hello guys, back again. And this time we're going to talk about Mario Kart 8. Listen, Mario Kart is one of my favorite racing franchises of all time. You know, as you know, most system iterations of it it's become new tracks with old familiar tracks that you know and love, and that's Mario Kart. Mario Kart 7 was probably the best Mario Kart racing game I've ever played on the 3DS. And I played online for hours and hours against other people, played the tracks, and it was, you know, an awesome game. I also played on the Wii, and my only thing about the Wii was the motion control. Now, I know you could have plugged in the GameCube controller, but motion control was the most limiting factor of that game. That motion control was meant to enhance the experience, I guess in a sense they thought, hey, it's kind of like an arcade racer, but it's not because you have nothing holding the wheel. But again, wasn't a bad racer. Some people had mixed opinions about that game. I had a lot of fun playing it. But now they've released a new trailer showing off some more Mario Kart 8 and some more details that have come out about it. Mario Kart 8, first of all, will have 12-player online, so you'll be able to play 12 players online against each other. And you're going to have 4-player split screen if you want to play split screen locally. Multiplayer like that, that's cool. I always have a problem with split screen. I like that it's there, but when I always have 4 people playing, eventually, at first you always kind of get lost in what you're doing and you're not sure what guy you are, but nevertheless, at least that's me. So Mario Kart 8 added a lot of things. Of course, like usual, it's going to be 16 tracks that you know and 16 new tracks, like Mario's new Mario Stadium, water park track and stuff like that. But two of the most coolest additions to this game is 2 new power-ups. That is the Boomerang power-up, which you can throw either forward or backwards and only use it 3 times before it goes away. And then the Piranha Plant will be a power-up. It's going to be in front of your cart, and it can basically block anything. It can take out, anything that comes at you, shells, power-ups, whatever. And if other racers come by, it could take out other racers. Now, if it lunges forward to take another racer out, it temporarily will give your cart a speed boost. So in a sense, it gives you more than one power-up, really, because it could defend you or take other guys out, but yet, when it lunges forward, it gives you a little speed boost. So that'll be interesting to see how that new power-up works in the game. That'll be most interesting to me to see how much that is. I mean, clearly it's not going to be like an overbalanced thing like the blue turtle shell or things like that are overpowering and completely destroy a person's momentum in the game. So, I'm going to list some of the tracks that we know right now, old tracks that we know of that most of the time have been in these games before, right? You're going to have Moo Moo Meadows from track, which is, again, one of my favorite tracks. You're going to have Mario Circuit from the Game Boy Advance. You're going to have Cheap Cheap Beach from DS. You're going to have Toad's Turnpike from the N64. Dry Dry Desert from the GameCube. Donut Plains 3 from Super Nintendo. Royal Raceway from the N64, and DK Jungle from the 3DS. Those are the ones that they found so far, looking at the latest trailer. And in the latest trailer, it says basically like when you're in like anti-gravity, you are going to bump in each other with the other cars. So it'll be interesting to see how that all like kind of plays out when you're playing against other people, and if it actually adds something or actually takes away from when you play the game. Because that's one of those things where it's kind of, everybody gets kind of anti-gravity, you're all going to bump into each other. It's interesting to see how that turns out. Of course, if you're way ahead, it won't matter, right? And the other thing I saw in the trailer that they don't talk about is like these little, like, vehicles riding, they actually have ramps in the back, so you jump on the ramp as you're driving around. So that looks really cool. Again, I like everything they do in Mario Kart 8. I mean, it looks like they just took what they did for Mario Kart 7 and made it better. It's on the Wii U. This is a game, if you have a Wii U, to me, you must have. This is a game that makes you think, you know what, I may want a Wii U for that game. Because the game looks gorgeous. The graphics look gorgeous. The game looks like a lot of fun. I know all 7, Bowser and his kids are all going to be in the game. I know, was it Rosaletta from Super Mario Galaxy? Obviously, she was in the trailer. And, of course, the regulars that you know and love are going to be in the game. So, can't wait for this game to come out. Can't wait to see. The one thing I kind of cracks me up, even now, the one negative I have towards this game is that even to this day, it still does not let you design your own track. You would think, as much as Mario Kart games are played online, right? The Wii Mario Kart was still played online pretty heavily until until Nintendo kills it. That a track editor would keep that game even more populated, more people to play, more things to play. Let creative people be creative, and make people be creative and put those tracks out there. And then Nintendo could have done what other people have done in the past: find the most popular tracks or coolest tracks, and then like bundle them all together as free DLC. So if everybody wanted to play them, they could play them. But that's something they have not yet done. I mean, it wasn't playing online on the Wii was kind of fun. Granted, I was using the motion control, so it hurt a little bit. But playing Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS online was a lot of fun. And that's the thing about a racing game: you have to get the online right. I mean, like Mario Kart 7, I didn't notice any difference between the online and the single player, right? Not a single glitch, not a single slowdown. When I got online to play, it was like I was playing a single player game. It was a lot of fun. So, I'm very excited for this game. Again, I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart 7 made me really, really fall in love with the series again. And so, what do you think about these additions? What do you think about the Piranha Plant and the Boomerang? What do you think about the anti-gravity, like upside down stuff they're putting in the game, and obviously how you're going to bump against you, especially obviously if you're going up a track sideways. You're going to end up bumping into each other because you're going to probably slide. Like if you turn a corner going to the top, you're going to have to slide and stuff like that. So, are you excited for this game? Or are you? I mean, I think the one worry people have had is going sideways or upside down. Is that going to change the gameplay when they don't like it? Like when you talk about Sega and Sonic All-Star Racing, right? The first game was awesome, right? But the second game, which I still like a lot, when they added in the flying in the boats weren't nearly as tight as the racing, and at times did not tell you where you needed to go, and that's what ruined it. At first, kind of made it tough for me until I learned the track. Obviously, was that flying stuff is that you had to figure out where you had to go. That it wasn't always clearly telling you where to go, and that kind of hurt the experience. That's why I'd give the first one the edge over the second one, even though I enjoy both of them. So we'll see how this new feature works, and if it enhances and makes the game more fun, or in some way hurts the gameplay. And again, not every track's going to use it. Clearly, with 16 old tracks and 16 new tracks, and obviously, I know they haven't set it yet, but come on. There's going to be a Rainbow Road in there somewhere. There's always going to be a Rainbow Road. The track that some people love or some people hate. Anyway, guys, just thought I'd talk about that this time around. Like always, guys, thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later.